Hey guys, so in today's video we're going to take the Arma Typhon and we're going to take some Hoons and we're going to put them on this thing and see how it runs. And in case you don't know, the Hoons are what are on the Felony. We're going to use the rear wheels and not the front wheels. As you can see, the rear wheels are a lot wider. Well, not a lot wider, but they're wider and they are taller than the front wheels on the Felony. They're not the same wheel. And compare them to the ones on the Typhon, you can see that the wheels on the Typhon are slightly taller and a little bit narrower. A lot of you have been asking me recently how I film when I drive. What I do is I actually use this head mount right here, and this strap goes on your head. The GoPro mounts right here and it hangs upside down, and that way I can see the screen a little bit when I'm driving, and that way I can kind of tell when the car is in view and I can kind of keep track of it. I should make a video and showing you guys exactly how I do this. But anyways, let's go ahead and get the tires on this Typhon. All right, so let's check. Let's see, make sure they have got arrows on them, so these go over here, and make sure we got the clearance for everything. You can see inside there they do actually fit. There we go. That looks pretty mean, doesn't it? Now what we're going to do is we're going to take the Typhon and sit it right here on the flat concrete so that we can adjust the camber and the toe. So I'm going to adjust the camber first. You can't really adjust the toe on the rear. The rear kind of toes in like that. You can't really adjust that. But you can't adjust the camber to it. And you can see it's a... Let's see. So whenever it starts to drift and it starts to do like this, you see how the wheels will start to flatten out. So if I'm going to do a lot of drifting of it, I need to allow this wheel to be flat whenever it's leaning into the drift. So I actually need to adjust this one over here. I do have a tool for this and I cannot find it, so I have to use this right here for now because I'm not wasting the time. All right, there we go. It's a little bit out. That way when it rolls, it kind of keeps this a little bit even flat on the ground, so the tires wear kind of evenly. So I adjusted the camber a little bit, so hopefully whenever it starts to lean, when I'm drifting with it, it'll start wearing a little bit more evenly. Now I'm going to adjust the toe and get it so that the wheels aren't wedged out quite so much. Yep, Trex's tool on the Arma RC. All right, so normally your wheels are pointed kind of out like this, and I actually brought the toe in, straighten up a little bit. So when I have these tires right here on there, I'm going to try to straighten up the suspension about as good as I can get it with a little bit of camber, so it'll drift through the turns pretty well, and where's the tires kind of evenly. Hopefully we'll see how it does. If you have too much camber, it'll really wear the inside of the tires out, especially if you're going fast straight. All right, the battery we're using today is 5,000 milliamp 100C smart battery from Spectrum. That's a mean looking little RC with those tires on there, isn't it? I really like the what do you call it, the white lettering on the side. That looks so good. Oh, something tells me I need a different differential fluid in the front and the rear. Got it sliding around. All right, now we're gonna go out to the park. We got a big wide open parking lot we can drive this thing around in and drive it the way it's supposed to be driven. I don't have enough asphalt out here for me to really get the use out of it. And by the way, if you're enjoying my content, be sure you hit that subscribe button down there, like the video if you like it, share the video. I'll leave my Patreon down in the description if you want to support the channel. But yeah, let's go ahead and head out to the park and have some fun with this thing. All right, we're out here at the park. It's gonna be a little bit windy. I don't know if you guys can tell, there's no people out here really. That's that one truck, I can avoid that one, but out here pretty much by myself. Other than that, it is super nice outside. I hope you guys are getting weather like this. It is amazing. I can't believe, what was it last weekend or weekend before? I can't remember when I recorded that video when it was 26 degrees. It's crazy how the weather changes. It's over 70 today. It's beautiful outside. So let's go ahead and get this thing running and see what it can do. I'm gonna go ahead and put the, what do you call it, the We're gonna strap the, I got a new GPS because I broke my last one, and we're gonna strap it to it and see what we do with these tires on there. All right, let's see. Wait, I don't have steering. I don't have steering. There it goes. That was weird. All right, here he comes. That didn't look terribly fast. I mean, I know it's fast, but let's see what it is. No, why is the power off? It has no battery. You've got to be kidding me. I charged it last night. I put it on the charger. I guess when we're doing a speed run, that's unfortunate. I really want to do that. Let's okay, it's, I didn't mean to do that. I gotta try to figure out how to drive it. I think the differential fluid is too thin in the front and rear differential. It does turn real quick. You can spin around that. Oh, lost control. Let's try it again. Oh, this also doesn't have the AVC on there. The active vehicle control. This doesn't have it on there, so it's all, you know, manual. You can watch when I hit the brakes. You can watch it pick the rear wheel up. That's pretty cool. Trying to get into like a good solid drift, and I can't do it. See, every time I let off the trigger, it turns real tight. I'll get squirrely too. So it doesn't drift real well. But when you let off the throttle, you can really turn it and slide it like that. That was me trying to hold it straight. That thing was all over the place. See, it just, that differential fluid in the front and the rear is so thin, it makes it kind of hard to keep control of it. So it is pretty fun. It's pretty cool like that. It's interesting to drive it like that. I don't know if I recommend it or not. I don't think it's worth buying a set of tires for, but it is neat to see it run like that. Yeah, you can watch it when it turns, and one of the wheels will come off the ground, and it just loses all its traction. It just doesn't have the differential fluid in there that it needs to really be able to drift very well. And it's not a very heavy car either. It's got a short wheelbase, and the shorter wheelbase makes it want to spin easier than that real long wheelbase that the Felony has. As far as what I think of those tires on there, it's interesting. It's interesting. I don't think it's let's get behind the car so it stops the wind. I don't think it's really fun enough to justify buying a set of tires just for that. It is neat to run it on there. It's different. It doesn't drift like the Felony does, and I don't know if I could change the suspension setup a little bit and maybe it'll do a little better. I just think that's a short wheelbase truck, and it also has that really thin differential fluid in the front and in the rear, and because of that it just doesn't allow it to drift very well at all. It just isn't like, you know, it's not like a miniature Felony. If that's what you're expecting from it, that's not what you're going to get. I don't know. It does look cool at least, doesn't it? So me with a little RC with those tires on there, so it does look really neat. It looks really cool. It just doesn't handle all that well. The tires are just, I guess the compound's too hard. It's too slick. It just doesn't have the traction. I don't know. It's not what I thought it was going to be. I can't say I'm disappointed. Maybe I am a little bit. It's still fun RC. I brought the regular tires. I'm going to put these on there and find a place to drive around with those tires. But yeah, I guess that's all I got for you today, guys. I may, you know, make some footage of me driving around with the regular tires on there or not. I don't know, I haven't decided. But that's all I got for you today, guys. Be sure to subscribe to the channel if you like the channel, like the video if you like it, share it, and yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. Look how it throws that grass up.